Thank you for staying with us. Well, the issue of the labor union strike is a wash of in the land, and that's what most people are talking about. The People's Democratic Party, well, has concluded its NEC meeting in Abuja this evening, perhaps in anticipation for its national convention slated to hold in Port Harcourt this Saturday, May 21st, 2016. But there may be fears as to whether or not the convention will hold, as there are reports of a court case instituted to stop the Saturday election. The report reveals that a federal high court sitting in Lagos has given an order to stop the planned national convention. It is said that Justice Ibrahim Buba gave the order on Monday in a suit allegedly filed by the national chairman of the party, Senator Modu-Sheriff, the national secretary, Professor Adewale Oladipo, and national auditor Fatai Adeyanju, asking the court to stop the national convention pending the determination of the substantive suit. But the office of the national chairman says it is not aware of such a case. Now on the program, Mr. Unuwabwala is the spokesperson of Senator Ali Modu-Sheriff. He joins us. Many thanks for coming on the program. One would be wondering, this court case is said to have been filed yesterday by the national chairman, who is said to be one of the parties instituting that case. How true is this?
Let me confirm to you that the chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Senator Ali Modu-Sheriff, did not go to court to seek for any relief in any way. He is not aware of the matter you are talking about. He has not mandated anybody to go to court on his behalf. And so it is surprising that he is being said to have gone to court. This is one man who is planning for the convention in Port Harcourt. This is one man who has put on ground all machinery that will lead to the convention. It will be ironical that this same man will be reported to have gone to court.
I mean, one would be wondering where this kind of case is coming from, and it has the names of the national chairman, the secretary, and another official of the party in it. Are you aware of the party or anybody who is aggrieved in stopping the national convention from holding on Saturday?
Well, if there is anybody who feels aggrieved and wants to take his pound either on the party or on the chairman, there is no need for that person to hide his identity. Let him come out and file a suit in his own name if he has any locus to do so. But as far as we are concerned, the chairman did not authorize anybody to do so on his behalf. Now, given the interest generated in the activities of the PDP these few days, one will not be surprised if this type of thing is being engineered from outside even. Because as you may have noticed, there has been so much interest in the affairs of the party, with people clapping while the crisis lasted. Now that we have resolved the crisis and are heading for a successful convention, some other people are still not yet done. And that is, these are the type of people that I suspect may have been the brains behind this type of argument.
We understand some people who are opposed to the fact that the chairmanship position of the party should have come from the south in this convention of Saturday. But we saw that chieftains of the party who met with the national chairman, they seem to have reconciled. What is the position of things, or what's the situation of things now? Is he agreed that the tenure of the election, which will hold on Saturday, will expire in 2018?
Well, part of the agreement reached was that the chairmanship will remain in the north until the time of the emergence of the presidential candidate of the party, which is also zoned to the north. And so if the presidential candidate emerges in 2018 or thereabout, that is when we will now move the chairmanship position back to the south. It's a gentlemanly agreement that was reached between the stakeholders and the agreed people in this matter. Okay, well,
it's just a verbal agreement. Is it documented?
Yeah, it was a motion moved to that effect at that meeting.
What forum?
Meeting yesterday.
What forum was it? Is it any of the organs of the parties?
It was a meeting of the BOT, but there had been consultations among stakeholders even before the meeting culminated into the BOT meeting. Now at the BOT, where we all agreed that it contains of elders of the party, it was agreed and by a motion that the chairmanship would go back to the south at the point of the emergence of the presidential candidate of the party, which is also zoned to the north.
There are a few issues here and there. For example, the zonal congress of the party in the southwest, there was a court case stopping that, but it held in Akure. But we understand again that there is a court case nullifying that again today.
Not even the zonal congress. We have problems in about 7 states of the federation, and it was also resolved at the next meeting today that the special committee for the congresses to be held in these 7 states will come up after the convention of the party. But delegates from states that may be affected will send statutory delegates to the convention in Port Harcourt. After the conclusion of the convention, we now come back and address the problems in some of these states and even in the southwest as it is.
Okay, just before I allow you, Mr. Boala, do tell us, the national chairman of the party, Senator Modu-Sheriff, we understand that he will be running on the day. Who are those who are running against him on that day?
Well, for now, I do not know. I can only speak for him. I know that, as a matter of fact, that he has picked a form, and the form has been endorsed by no less personalities than governors, deputy governors, senators, and members of the House of Reps, and highly placed stakeholders of the party. So I cannot speak for any other person. It is an open contest. He was endorsed as the sole candidate in Jalingo, Taraba State during the zonal congress. As at that time, and up till now, I do not know of anybody who has so far picked a form, but the door is still open for anybody who may want to contest against him.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nuabuala. Any other information you want to give us ahead of Saturday? A lot of people are looking forward to that convention, and of course, we at Channel Television will also keep tabs on that convention. Any other information that we need to know?
Well, the additional information I may want to give is the fact that the convention is on course, and people should disregard some of these tactics being employed by people who do not wish the party well in order to thwart the convention. The convention is on course, everything is on ground, and by the grace of God, a new PDP will emerge at the end of the day, with all the stakeholders agreeing on working together to move the PDP forward.
Many thanks for Mr. Onuabuala for talking to us. The spokesperson of the PDP's national chairman, Senator Modu-Sheriff, talking to us there. But we'll take a moment. My guest is already sitting in Abuja waiting to participate in this conversation. But when we return, we dig more into the affairs of the PDP. And again, what is happening with the strike of tomorrow? Will a political solution be enough to douse the tension? That's next on the program. Join us again.